Hi, good morning everyone. Now in this video I'll be explaining the answers for question number 61 to 70. So what does the question number 61 says? What is space junk? For example, if this is Earth, in various orbits we will be placing various satellites. For example, you have low Earth orbit LEO, you have HEO, you have MEO. So you have various number of orbits and various number of satellites we will place. Now if the satellite's lifetime is over, it will be there in the space only. It revolves around the earth without any connection with the earth, so it is a junk only. So likewise, humans made huge debris in the space. So that is space junk actually. So space junk means whatever the satellites we are using, when their lifetime is over, it will be a part of space junk, and other things are also there which are part of space junk, but more contribution is from these kind of satellites only. And recently the Japanese space agency JAXA has made an attempt to remove space junk. So this is the first country to take such steps to remove the space junk. The Japanese space agency JAXA has taken steps recently to remove such kind of space junk. And what is the 62nd question? What is asteroid mining? Now this is having potential with respect to prelims and mains. Now the concept is asteroid mining. Now nearly till date, 8,800 useful asteroids has been identified by us, and the contribution of single asteroid will be like this. For example, if this particular asteroid is useful in terms of water, then one single asteroid is going to generate 5 trillion US dollars, because to send 1 liter water bottle to space from Earth, it takes 20,000 US dollars actually. So if the water is available in the asteroids itself and we are in a position to use that water, it is going to save 5 trillion US dollars, because for 1 liter, what about 1 liter water, it takes 20,000 US dollars. Now this is related to water based asteroid. Now next move on to platinum. For example, if one such asteroid is there, then it is going to produce 3 trillion US dollars. So likewise, thousands of asteroids are there in the space, and the next mission of humans is targeting these asteroids, and this is called asteroid mining. And one more thing is, these asteroids are filled with gold, platinum, silver, like precious metals. At the same time, iron also. Iron can be used to construct many things in space, and gold, silver, and platinum can be brought back to the earth. And at the same time, if we use more resources from the asteroids, then there will be a possibility of more greener earth. So less energy consumption, less emission of gases, and green fuel in terms, if we focus on electricity, electric vehicles. So If we focus on asteroids, then there is a possibility of increase in electric vehicles on the earth. If there is increase in electric vehicles on the earth, then it is directly proportional to decrease in greenhouse gas emission. If decrease in greenhouse gas emission indicates that greener earth only. So this is asteroid mining concept is the future, because it is going to bring trillions of dollars. At the same time, it is going to make the earth greener, more greener. So this is all about asteroid mining. Remember, there is a possibility of this question in 2020 mains. Now, whatever the points I have said, just if you write those statements, that is enough, because it is going to make at least 500 to 600 words essay. So keep focus on this asteroid mining. There's a possibility of this kind of question in 2020 mains. And what is next one? This is 62, question number 62. And question number 63 deals with what is the significance of asteroid Bennu. Asteroid Bennu, the name of the asteroid is Bennu. It is a carbonaceous asteroid. Bennu. This is an asteroid. This is a carbonaceous asteroid. Now, this is in news because there are two possibilities. One possibility is in 2175 year. This is AD. Now we are in 2020. And one more is on roughly 2190 AD. So there is a collision of this asteroid, collision between this asteroid and Earth. Possibility is 1 out of 24,000 times, and this possibility is 1 out of 11,000 times. So this asteroid may hit the Earth in 2175 AD, but chances are this much. It can hit the Earth in 2190, but the chances are 1 out of 11,000 only. That's why asteroid Bennu is in news. Asteroid Bennu is a carbonaceous asteroid. So that is all about question number 63. Now question number 64. How many types of veto powers are there in the hands of President of India? Very simple question. There are only 3 kinds of veto powers are there in the hands of President of India. Actually, there are 4 kinds of veto powers, but only 3 kinds of veto powers are there in the hands of President of India. So that is a very simple question in terms of polity. And 65th question is, what is an initiative in democracy? I have explained this question in participatory budgeting. Please see that video. Initiative is a part of direct democracy. You cannot see in countries like India because we have indirect democracy. Direct democracy is possible only in small countries like Switzerland, where you have cantons. So initiative, plebiscite, recall, referendum, these are part of direct democracy actually. Now initiative is again of 2 types, formulative initiative and unformulative initiative. So I have explained all these concepts at participatory budgeting. Please see that. And the 66th question says that recently there has been an introduction of a bill in Rajya Sabha to remove one of the items from a preamble of Indian Constitution. What is the term? The term is socialism, because in recent lockdown, just take the government of India has pumping lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of crores. For example, this Atmanirbhar program, 20 lakh crores has been dumped. They are supporting MSE, MSME and SME. They are going to support the farmers, and doubling farmers in income concept is there. So keeping all these things in mind, it indicates that we are in need of external funding or external investments from outside. Investments from outside are only possible when we are flexible with the term socialism. Until and unless that term has removed from the Indian constitution. You cannot expect more and more and more reforms in Indian context. So that's why there is a bill, introduction of a bill related to removal of socialism term from the preamble of the Indian constitution. So the answer for 66th question is socialism. Next, what is the difference between PIO and OCI? Peoples of Indian origin, sorry, persons of Indian origin and overseas citizen of India. So I have explained it in detail. Whatever the diagram is there, whatever the table is there, it gives you PIO versus OCI in detail. So I am leaving it to you. And the next important one is 68th question is, what is money laundering? In Indian context, in our language, laundering means hawala activity only. So for example, if this is India and take this is any Panama or Mauritius or anything. So first of all, money goes from here to here. This is illegal money. And again comes back to India as a legalized money. So this process is called money laundering, conversion of illegal money into legal money, or simple terms, conversion of black money into white money. So actually this process includes 3 steps. This is first step, this is second step, and this is third step. First step is placement. For example, from here to here it is placed. Assume that. After layering takes place, for example, from abroad you have, now this is black money. This black money will be sent into a bank. And here it will be diversified into various loans, various investments, purchasing of luxury goods. So again, all these are pulled back into the account of one single entity. So they are first placed, then they are layered. Now this is placing and this is layering, and after layering the money will be integrated. So placement followed by layering by integration. This is the process involved in money laundering activity. There is an organization called FATF which takes care of all such international activities actually. Financial Action Task Force, because this illegal, this kind of money laundering is the payment for these payments will go for terrorist activities, more terrorist activities actually. So more threat will, whenever you have more money laundering activities, indicates that more terrorist activities possibility is there. That's why this organization is working like anything to stop such activities, that is Financial Action Task Force. And if this organization finds any such countries involved in such activities, it puts that country in grey list. If that particular country in grey list, then it is not going to get any financial assistance from other countries like USA. So that is the significance of grey list. For example, Pakistan has been put under grey list by FATF, and this is the concept of money laundering. In Indian context, generally money laundering is a hawala activity. So the conversion of illegal money into legal money or black money into white money. It is done in number of ways. Through participatory notes, they are doing it. Through establishment of shell companies, they are doing it. So wherever you have more betting and more gambling activities, so you can find there also this kind of money. So money laundering is a big problem, more precisely for economies like India, because in India more terrorist activities are there. So to stop such activities, money laundering activities, we have Anti-Money Laundering Act, AML Act. It came in 2002, but it is there in 2002. That means AML Act 2002, but came into force in 2005 only. So we have one act to prevent such activities, and one body is there in Indian context which takes care of such all anti-money laundering activities, to stop such activities. That is FIUIND, Financial Intelligence Unit India. So this is takes care of anti-money laundering activities. So all such kinds of activities. International organization, this one, FATF, Financial Action Task Force. So 68th question is, what is money laundering? So this is money laundering. And 69th question is related to FATF. Now only I have explained you FATF, Financial Action Task Force. Whenever you have Financial Action Task Force, please read about IOSCO also, International Organization for Stock Exchanges Commission. And what does the 70th question says? MIBOR, MIBID, LIBOR, LIBID. MIBOR means Mumbai Interbank Offered Rate, MIBID, Mumbai Interbank Bidding Rate, LIBOR, London Interbank Offered Rate, LIBID, London Interbank Bidding Rate. So from that, 61 to 70 questions are done. In my next video, I'll explain question number 71 to 80. Thank you.